doing it again. Euphoria episode 4. Wow, wow, wow. It's like every time I blink, I'm right back in this chair, right back where I began. But before I get into today's reaction, I want to give a shout out to Pink Stork Vitamins. So Pink Stork Vitamins are vitamins made for women by women that help support fertility, uterine health, and helping you keep a healthy and stable cycle. So whether you just had a baby or you're looking to start trying, or you're just looking to keep yourself healthy and on a regular schedule, Pink Stork Vitamins I would highly recommend.
That is good news.
Now, let's get into Euphoria, shall we?
Let's do this.
Close your eyes, I'll be here in the morning. I could never hit the open road and leave you lying there.
They're so cute.
That's cute.
And I want to root for them, but I'm just so nervous about their relationship with Rue's heavy drug usage. And now she's getting into dealing. Okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do this.
All the mountains and the rivers and the valleys can't compare.
Yeah, the consent in Sleeping Beauty was very dubious. I do think that's worth pointing out.
Bro, yeah. Did you just fake an orgasm? What? No.
This is a mess. Now we're lying to each other. We're so high we can't feel anything. What is Rue doing? We are barely a couple minutes into this episode.
Alright, so check it out. Pretend this is your pussy, right? See? That's how you make me come.
I saw this coming. Elliot and Jules. I can tell Jules is getting sexually frustrated with Rue. Because that is a large symptom of doing heavy drugs, is that like you have no sex drive, or you like it steals sensation in general. So it would be really hard to maintain like a healthy sex life with someone who's not doing drugs and isn't aware that you're doing drugs. It's a secrecy for me. Okay. Because already I see a mirror of the things that were going wrong with Rue and Jules in season 1. One or both of them being interested in someone else, in this case, well, not someone else, in something else. Rue is more interested in drugs than she is in Jules, and Jules at the moment is more attracted to Elliot than she is to Rue, because Elliot's receptive, Elliot is there, and Rue has been very flighty, very distant, and, you know, faking an orgasm doesn't exactly build trust. But, oh.
What?
I want to judge them, but they're all just kids. Like, teenage hormones are so hard to get a hold of that, like, I get it, but man, it's hard to watch. So in the last episode, we saw Cassie very much surrendering to her feelings for Nate, and it looks like she still has conflicting thoughts from her crying in the bathroom, from her just like staying up at night, but she still has like this fixation on him that we saw in the last episode, from her just like getting ready for him and only for him. And now it looks like we're at Maddie's birthday, and I'm curious to see how she's going to play this out, because she knows that Maddie and Nate are still into each other.
Sometimes I feel like a...
See, she knows she's guilty. She can't even put on a brave face. And Cassie's behavior is such a contrast to Nate, because Nate seems relaxed as ever and is still pursuing Maddie freely, knowing full well that he's having a relationship with her best friend.
You knew I had feelings for Maddie.
But I didn't know you're gonna get back together with her.
How many times do I have to tell you that we're not back together?
Right, you just hung out and talked about love. If I would have known you were gonna get back together, I wouldn't have done this.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie.
You have this image of yourself as so fucking sweet and innocent. But it's bullshit. If you were a fucking sweet person, you wouldn't have fucked your best friend's boyfriend. Or you wanna go tell Maddie?
Maybe I will.
You're afraid that I'm still in love with Maddie, so you're gonna do whatever the fuck it takes to destroy that. This isn't about being a fucking good person, Cassie, or being a fucking good friend. This is about you getting what you want.
Yeah, I think that's very fair. Cassie just decided that she liked the focus and attention that Nate put on Maddie, and she thought, oh, well, maybe I can fix him and make him nicer, and then all that attention will be on me. So there was a lot of selfishness, I think, on Cassie's end going into this relationship. And obviously, nothing but selfishness on Nate's part, because...
Is I don't care what happens to me. I don't care how angry Maddie gets. You two shouldn't be together, you're toxic.
How would you know?
Because she's my best friend and I'm in a relationship with you. She's not good for you, you're not good for her, and I will do everything I can to prevent it.
So Cassie is trying to get what she needs from Nate, and it's just not working. And now she's decided that the answer is to be more than Maddie, to be more Maddie than Maddie is, which doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Should we all just fuck? I also have to use the restroom.
This Elliot Rue Jules thing is just so much. I'm just trying to take it all in.
That was not 10 seconds.
Is that a dare?
Maybe.
We should make her jealous.
8, 9, 10. Yep. Thank you. Wow. Cool.
That was amazing.
Oh. Okay.
It's interesting how they can show the difference between Maddie's party and Jules, Rue, and Elliot hanging out just in the music changes. So going from This Is How We Do It to like a more modern song that I don't know is sick.
You're always taking shit too far, you know what I mean? What are you gonna do? Hey! How much is all this anyway?
Fucking motherfucker! Motherfuckers! Get out of my store! Don't come back!
Never, ever, 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 no matter what, drink and drive.
No, never.
Or use a substance and drive. Like, you're a grown man. This is the worst way to deal with your feelings. So I'm guessing Nate's father feels like emasculated by Fez from their fight in the last episode. Not even by Fez, by Ashtray. He got his ass handed to him by an 11-year-old. So now he's decided to get trashed and go driving in his in his old car from high school. This is not The Breakfast Club. This is not Pretty in Pink. You can't just like make reckless decisions and have it all work out in the end.
Yo, could you put the fucking drink down?
Are you fucking drinking?
Yeah. It's just one drink.
I don't care. Why are you drinking?
I'm not even into alcohol like that.
Then why are you drinking it?
Get me off,
Why?
please. Because I can't fucking stand you.
And it was at that moment that Rue officially chose drugs and alcohol and being fucked up over her partner. With Rue and Jules, I do think it's fair of Jules to be worried, but I don't think it ever goes well when you try and police someone's behavior. Like, don't try and act as an authority figure, like you have any right to make demands.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's like, you can ask questions and be worried for sure, but I don't think saying stop drinking and Elliot agreed. Like, I just don't think that like bullying her into not using drugs is ever gonna work, because she'll do what she did in this scene, which is just quit and go home and do drugs alone. That being said, Rue is being ridiculous, is being stubborn, because you know it's an addiction when you can't tailor your demeanor to your crowd, to who you're hanging out with. Like, she's not willing to be sober with Jules.
No.
She's not willing to only be high on weed when she's hanging out with Jules and Elliot. Like, it always has to be like that bigger high. So the high isn't occasional. Like, it's every day. It's like every second of every day for her, and that's a really big problem.
Hey, I'm gonna head out. Happy birthday.
Why? Don't go.
I just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of girl time.
That's so sweet. No, you should stay.
So Cassie has decided to put on a bathing suit and descend the stairs to try and get Nate's attention on Maddie's birthday, question mark? Okay, there's a hot tub. That makes it a lot less weird. Okay, so Cal, Nate's dad, looks like he's trying to go back to a time when he felt free and less worried. So that would be before he found out his girlfriend was pregnant, when he went to that bar with his best friend and had like his first discovery of his sexuality. It's the head injury that makes the heavy drinking so much more alarming. I feel like if this guy walked into a bar hammered, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it's the bandage around the head. Like, are you on heavy sedatives? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, the parallel between Cassie and Cal is really interesting, because Cassie is also alarmingly intoxicated.
Just fucking right up here.
So yeah, back to Rue and Jules. I think that Jules needs to take on less of Rue's baggage and let Rue go through what she's going through. And I understand that like you want to intervene and you want to help, but if you push too much, you're just going to push them away entirely. And Rue needs to work on letting people in, because this is ridiculous.
About you're a goddess and it's my fault for not treating you like a goddess. I promise, Maddie, I'll change, I'll grow, I'll marry me, have my babies.
Oh, Cassie. Just vomiting everywhere. Crying. And I do feel like Maddie and Nate are just toxic at their core. So, vomit aside. Back to the hot tub scene. Nate was just trying to state a fact, and she took it very personally. But also, she's insecure about their relationship, and rightly so. And also, they're not in a relationship, so, like, they're both being ridiculous. I can't. And Cassie's being the most. Just the most everything.
It's up. Come on. See? Do you want to wrestle? You think you can take me? Your dance, Gil. You think you can take me? No. You think you can take me? Let's do fucking out. I was just having fun, man. I wouldn't like.
You can't just do whatever you want inside of an establishment. Don't remove your clothes. Don't wrestle strangers out of nostalgia for your wrestling days. Like, what are you doing, Cal? And this is why Rue and Jules' relationship just doesn't work, is they're not honest with each other. Like, they don't just say what they mean to each other's face. Like, there's just so much that they don't say. And for a relationship, that's really necessary.
You know what you three assholes are looking at? The man with no name.
What the fuck are you even saying? Yo, what the fuck is going on, guys?
I'm a rogue.
Please stop.
Do you know how many men I've fucked?
Dad, why are you saying this?
Why are you doing that?
Guess. I had sex with a man for the first time when you were in your mama's belly.
Dad, what the
So uncomfortable. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm so uncomfortable. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Oh my god.
And Cal is standing here fully exposed to his kids and his wife, talking about his sex life, and I'm just okay.
Talking about fucking men in front of mom when I was what? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Who the fuck are you?
You're a bunch of fucking hypocrites. I'm a man. I'll fuck whoever I want, whenever I want. I'll fuck men, I'll fuck women, I'll fuck transsexuals, and I'll have a mighty fine time living a double life. Not my biggest regret. You are.
Oh no. Oh no. That's just the worst thing you could say.
I'm so sorry I fucked you up with my double life.
What a mess. I don't want to laugh, but I'm so uncomfortable watching Cal talk to his kids like this. I die.
I love you. I love you.
And a little part of me is confused because I know that Jules didn't know the extent of Rue's drug usage, but she knew that she was using again. Like, she knew she wasn't sober. So I don't know why she's confused by the sobriety part. I get being surprised by the severity of the problem, but, like, you knew there was a problem since the New Year's Eve party, I thought.
we ever existed.
That was emotionally exhausting. That was physically exhausting. Until next week. Ay, Dios.